You stop talking about my fashion sense.
It really bothers me now.
Now,
After living in DC for 2 years, where people actually know how to dress themselves, it's like it's now a thing. You scratch me, I'll kill you. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. You'll be a dead kitty if you scratch me.
Hey, Kitty, why don't you come up here and stay on the table and just be the centerpiece of our show?
So we have a centerpiece?
Random coaster?
Is there a magic carpet?
Any ladies out there want to go on a magic carpet ride?
Well, it's right here.
It's right there. Just sit on it.
That's what she said. That's what I said last night. I'm not, what, are you trying to insult my charger? Is that what's going on?
Well, yeah, it doesn't provide power to your computer in a very cool way. Therefore, it's terrible.
And does this? Because this is a USB cable. Does this provide power to your computer?
No, it provides power to the capture card, which then provides power to nothing but... Ow! Just smack me with a USB cable?
It's warfare of the future, my friend.
What? Are you trying to tell me that people in the future are going to be smacking people with USB cables?
Yes.
It'll be all out USB warfare? They'll just be going to town, just smack it up.
That's my USB cable.
What could you do with a USB cable? Like, it's an interface. It's an interface machine. So one thing you could do is like stab somebody in the throat.
That's right.
And download their information.
That is correct.
That's the new game of the future. It's the game of the future is the USB cable.
I could also hang you with it. That's dark, but I will.
I mean, you can do that with a lot of things. Why does it have to be a USB cable?
Because there are going to be so many USB cables in the future when they're no longer needed, that
you're just gonna.
That they'll be like the cheapest form of like warfare.
You don't think like rope or?
No, no one's gonna be making rope. All that material will be used in fashioning USB cables because they'll be so prevalent. But once they get unprevalent,
but you can just recycle USB cables and get money out of it. Ow! Stop hitting me with USB.
This is why that's a weapon.
Somebody with it. Stop it.
We're done.
Are you
But
done
it is a
talking
weapon
about
of the future.
The USB cable future. Interesting. All right, hey everybody, and welcome to the other side of the table here on Work versus Play. I am Captain Austin.
I'm Karma Police.
And today this show is where we actually bring to you topics that you submit to us at Sourcefed's reddit.com/r/Sourcefed or at Twitter using #TableTalk and #OST for the other side of the table.
That's right. So now we're going to get some questions loaded up on our TV right here, and we'll answer them, and then we'll let you guys know.
And we're going to stop talking about USB cable beatings.
It is the future of
Although
warfare.
it is a violent tendency now.
I know. It hurts, doesn't it?
It does hurt.
That's right.
USB cables are not fun. Okay, anyway. So moving forward, Kuji PR asks, wrestlers, boxers, fighters have their intro music before their matches. What song is/would be your intro music?
I would love to be a wrestler and have my own intro music.
I would be a badass wrestler. I would love wrestling.
I'm not talking about real wrestling. I'm talking about WWF wrestling.
Obviously. This is why we turn off our phones before we start recording here.
Actually, I need to take this real quick.
Shut the fuck up. Are you seriously gonna?
Hello?
He's answering a call in the middle of this freaking recording.
All right, thanks. Bye.
I just could not hate you more. I can't even believe you just answered a call in the middle of our OST.
It's all good. We can re-record it.
I'm not going to re-record. I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to everybody watch you answer a phone call and hear your conversation.
It's all good. Hey, things need to be done. I'm a go-getter. I get things done.
You don't.
You just witnessed me getting things done?
Okay, back to the answer. You should apologize to the people first, though.
Sorry, people, but hey, things got to get done.
I just hate you. Okay, anyway, so back to the topic. What were we talking about? Oh, yeah, wrestlers. Yeah, so obviously we're talking about a WWE wrestler.
Yeah.
You're not talking, I'm not going to go to the Olympics and wrestle.
Well, it also says boxers and fighters, so that could include
I guess that's fair.
real fighting.
But they don't have, do boxers and fighters have intro music? I know boxers do, but
Yeah.
what about fighters? Oh, I guess they do too.
Yeah.
But that's still walking down the ramp music. So wrestlers, actual wrestlers, don't walk down ramps. They just chill on the side of the mat and then come back in.
I would probably pick, right now, I would say one of my favorite songs is probably Reload by Sebastian Ingrosso and Tommy Trash. It's a sick song, sick music video.
It is pretty
super
sick.
sick.
It's a really good music
And
video.
it just like it's one of those songs that just gets you like super pumped up and like ready to go.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's why I love house and electronic music. It gets you really pumped up.
Again, I got a problem with house and electronic to a point. Like, I need words. Like, luckily, Reload has words, really good words, which is why I like it too. But
Yeah, lyrics are very important. Lyrics are definitely very important. That's part of it.
I think if I had to pick a song, I would probably pick The Entertainer.
The Entertainer?
The ice cream song. The ice cream song, because listen, no one would pick that song. Like, could you imagine coming down the ramp with the ice cream song? Like, everyone would just be happy seeing you. Like, it's the perfect subliminal messaging song, because every time they see you, they'll be like, oh, I love this guy. Like, look at him.
You're saying the song that goes like do 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 do
Yes,
do
exactly.
do 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 do.
Yes.
That song.
That song.
I mean, it makes sense because you like are an entertainer. You would be like they're entertaining people. Like that's why you're there in the first place.
True.
Right?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point. But not because of that. I really want it just for the subliminal context attached to that song. Where it's like everybody grew up with The Entertainer, and they were just, every time they heard it, they knew ice cream was coming. And that level of joy that they had in their head will then be associated with me.
All right. So would your WWE persona be like the ice cream man? Would you be the ice cream man?
Oh my God.
Is that what you would be?
Serving up 2 scoops of fun.
2 scoops of pain.
With chocolate chips on the side. Huh?
Got vanilla in your chocolate right here. Swirl, swirl.
Do some Neapolitan action too. Ha! Kick him.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we've got the ice cream man over here. That's his WWE persona.
That's my WWE persona.
All right. Fluffy70 asks, if you could switch lives with one person on the Sourcefed crew, who would it be?
I think mine's pretty obvious. I would probably pick Philly D, just because he's a Banff.
See, I was sure you were going to go with Trish.
I would pick Trish. Trish would be my number 2 choice. Just because, like, you just be able to, like, touch yourself in the shower and, like...
First of all, Trish, you'll always be my number 1 choice. Just, like, so don't... Forget about this guy here. He's your number 2, but you're my number 1, baby. That wasn't creepy. All right, but if I really did have to pick somebody, I think I'd have to go with Joe Beretta. I think he's hilarious. He's got a great personality.
Yeah, he does. That's fair.
I think anytime I see him on Sourcefed, he always cracks me up. So, yeah, Joe Beretta's awesome. You're my boy, Joe.
Yeah, but if you had the opportunity, like, I would... I'm just intrigued by the fact that you could switch to another sex. Like, that would be interesting. Like, of course, we're talking about Sourcefed personalities, and obviously
I'm going to give you some brochures about some special operations that you can do to help yourself explore more about your desire to become another sex. I mean, I'm just saying in today's day and age, it's possible. So if you're like very curious about this
I'm not
topic,
curious enough to cut stuff off. But
you can fold it in.
It's an intriguing thought, right? It's an intriguing idea.
Uh-huh.
Okay, all right.
We'll get him some more information later.
All right, Bruce Lee Newton. Interesting.
I like
Bruce
it.
Lee Newton. That's pretty cool.
I like it.
If you could pick one thing to be the absolute best at in the world, what would you pick?
Oh, for me, that's easy. It would definitely be music. If I could just be so good at music that I could like string off hits after hits, and that people like people like love my music and like identify with it, and like I use my music to like help the world out.
And like Justin Timberlake. Although he doesn't really help. Does any musician help the world out? Other
Well,
than like you two.
Yeah, like when you make like an inspirational song, like you want to listen to it, like it helps you through certain times in your life, and like if you want to make songs that like pump you up while you're working out and stuff like that, like yeah, it helps.
Yeah, but the only inspirational songs that I've heard that are just people taking advantage of a situation, like the 9/11 songs, they were like inspirational at the time.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about
they were like taking advantage of the situation that was there.
like what about breakup songs?
Are those really inspirational?
Yeah, they like help you get through a difficult time.
I guess, yeah, that's kind of true.
Everyone listens to breakup songs when you like
when
you're going through a breakup.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I guess that's true. Music does help you out on that. Look at Kitty, by the way. She's being really cute.
Oh.
Yeah, like, I guess everybody
like No
does.
Doubt.
Yeah. No Doubt, true.
I love that
I
song.
love actually Bruno Mars and like all of his stuff.
Bruno Mars has some great breakup songs.
Great breakup songs.
Yep.
But is that the kind of music that you would play and get into? Is the breakup?
I mean, if I was the best at the world at music, I could be the best at every type of music, right?
That's fair. Yeah.
So like, I could make the best breakup song. Could make like the best like house song. I could make the best rock song.
That's fair.
You know?
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
That'd be pretty amazing.
Maybe one day. One day.
We'll get there. Don't worry, we'll get there. If I had to pick, I mean, if the obvious choice was off the table, which was life, which was all-encompassing of everything.
Yeah, that's kind of a cop-out answer. I mean, it's a good answer.
But if it was off the table, I would probably pick development work, actually. Like being a good developer, as in like Android, iOS, BlackBerry, all those languages, including C++ and Java. I'd be the best developer. Because that way I can just build. And I mean, I'm a pretty good developer now. I can do a lot of stuff, but I'm more of a creative person myself. Like I do more creative stuff. I enjoy making graphics and stuff like that more than I enjoy sitting down and coding for long periods of time. That's just me personally. But if I had the best of both worlds, if I was as good as I am with graphics and great at development, like I'd be set.
That would be amazing. I think you know what? Like both of our dreams are like they can be accomplished.
Oh yeah,
like these aren't
there.
like.
I mean, we're working towards them now.
Yeah,
this is one aspect of our dreams.
Yeah, everybody should be working towards their dreams. You should have the ability to do whatever you feel like doing.
Yeah, and so I mean, we create music constantly. Yeah. I mean, I develop all the time. So it should be a lot of fun.
So keep going at it, kids.
Yeah, follow your dreams.
All right, get in my belly.
Get in my belly.
Asks, did you ever watch the old Cartoon Network? And if so, which was your favorite show? Johnny Bravo, Courage the Cowardly Dog, PPG, etc. What is PPG?
Powerpuff Girls.
Powerpuff Girls. Oh man.
Pull that out of my ass.
Great show.
It was a great show. That was actually pretty cool.
Great show.
PPG.
I love old Cartoon Network.
Dude, it was my favorite. It was the best. You can't beat that.
Yeah. Hands down for me, my favorite show is Dexter's Lab.
Dexter's Lab
was great, but like I knew it went through some like iterations. I think old Dexter's Lab was the best. Like then they got like a new guy to do it, and like it wasn't as good.
The graphics were more like revamped. They were all amazing, but like it didn't have the old. It
didn't have the feel. Yeah, it didn't have the right feel. Yeah, old Dexter's Lab was fantastic.
Old Dexter's Lab was. Now, are we excluding Toonami or including Toonami?
Let's do excluding and then we'll include it.
Okay, if we're excluding it, I would have to pick probably Johnny Bravo. I mean, everybody loves
Johnny Bravo's hilarious.
I mean, he was a shit. Even though they gave you the answer in the beginning, but that's not fair.
No, they're just giving you options. Yeah, Johnny Bravo's a great show.
I never really watched Courage. I watched like an episode or two, but I just kind of bored.
Yeah, Courage was okay for me.
Yeah, that's fair.
PPG was awesome.
Was pretty good.
Yeah, girl power. All right, now including Toonami.
Including Toonami? That's a good question. Toonami had a lot of really good shows.
Yeah, it did.
And I did watch anime when I was a kid, and I kind of still do whenever I get a chance. But if I had to pick, I'd probably pick either Gundam Wing, which was amazing, or Outlaw Star, excluding DBZ, because obviously.
Okay, I was about to say, I was like, is this including DBZ?
Excluding DBZ, because I think our first choices for either of us would probably be DBZ, hands down.
Definitely. Dragon Ball Z, if you don't know what it is, like,
I guarantee
get out there and start watching it. Greatest kid show ever. Yeah, just ever. Like, way up there with, like, Power Rangers and, like, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, they were, it was, it took a long time to get things going, but when they did,
my God.
It was pretty amazing.
My God, it was just a different world.
I just wanted Goku's hair. That's all I wanted.
He really did.
If I can have that.
No, like Goku's hair pre-Super Saiyan? Are you talking about Super Saiyan hair or like just like normal hair? Because I love Super Saiyan hair.
I love the ability to have both.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I love more than anything else, is the ability to just be like, wow, and then my hair just explodes into this blonde awesomeness.
Yeah,
and whenever
that's pretty awesome.
Just go back.
Yeah.
Did you know that he banged his wife while in Super Saiyan mode in order to have that second kid? Goten?
Are you
no joke?
Serious?
No joke. So did Vegeta. That's how they were able to go Super Saiyan like naturally at such a young age.
Is that part of the show? Was that
I don't think it was ever
somehow, or was it just implied?
I think it was implied / elaborated on later on the internet, and like it was found out later that the reason that kid was because otherwise, I mean that kid was able to go Super Saiyan like with nothing.
Yeah, like at age 5.
At age 5, he was able to be like the most powerful kid in the world.
Yeah,
but I think it was because they banged while he was in Super Saiyan. Because at that time, because he was conceived when Goku was always Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Like he never stopped being Super Saiyan at that time. That's when he was conceived in the first place. So that kind of puts it together. I don't think he would. I don't know.
So are you saying that like your genetic structure changes when you're Super Saiyan and like you pass on like more advanced genetic material?
I mean, didn't his hair change? Your hair is part of your gene pool, therefore. I would say yes. It kind of does change.
All right, I mean, I want to know how you didn't break Chi-Chi.
I mean,
in Super Saiyan mode.
I was kind of wanting to. I mean, she's a strong girl. She is a powerful girl.
All right, this can go on for hours, so we're going to go ahead and get to the next question here.
Okay, Tragic Gumby asks, how do you react in awkward situations, i.e. at a party with someone you dislike, talk bad about someone and they find out, etc.?
I think it's safe to say we've all been there.
Yeah.
In a really awkward situation.
Fair.
I think when you're the one who feels like really awkwarded out, it sucks. And it's so hard to make it less awkward. I think like when I'm in that kind of situation with like at a party where I like dislike someone, it like you can feel the tension and it's like obviously like really tense. Yeah. I hate that feeling. I hate it. Everyone hates it.
Everyone hates that feeling.
I'm really bad at making it less awkward. If anything, I just like try to be really super overly nice to try to make up for it, if that makes sense.
That does make sense. I get that. But then doesn't that come off as like fake?
Probably. Well, it is.
Yeah,
it is fake.
Yeah, no, true.
But it's my only option. There's nothing else I can do at that point. I just try to be really nice, try to be like, as neutral as I can, and then like get out of there.
That's fair. I think I go the opposite direction. Like I try to make things more awkward, as awkward as possible.
Yes, I have seen this.
Because the idea is, if you go beyond a certain point of awkwardness, then it becomes hilarious again. Like, all right, if your ex-girlfriend comes in, and like you actually give the scenario to me before, like your ex-girlfriend comes in and she's with another dude, like you can be awkward about it. You can be like, oh, well, that's my ex. I don't know if I should walk over here and go over here or something. I don't know what I should do in the situation. The other alternative is you walk straight up to him and be like, oh, so you're banging this dude now? I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. No, so how does it feel? Does it feel good? At that point, the ice is like broken.
Yeah, you want to break the ice. You gotta like break the
And
tension.
so then they feel more comfortable because you brought up the most heinous conversation you can probably bring up, which is them banging while you're talking to her.
All right, now what if you're in a situation where you're looking at some kid and you're like, you clearly like dislike someone and you're like talking shit about him to someone else, which you should never do, but like it happens. Sure. And like you turn around and that person's like right there. Like it's like in a sitcom. Like, has that ever happened to you?
It has happened to me. But in that situation, all I do is turn to them and then say something more ridiculous to them, or continue my train of thought to their face. Just because then at that point, what do they have to be awkward about? Like that awkward moment is there, but if you bring it up to them again, / throw it in their face, then it's no longer, I mean, it's rude and inappropriate, but it's no longer awkward.
Well, all right.
It does the job.
All right.
All right, I think last question here.
Emerosu asks, if you could change one of your arms or hands for something like a weapon, what would it be? For example, a chainsaw instead of a hand, like Ash from Army of Darkness.
Okay, first off, Army of Darkness, just one of the best movies of all time.
Great movie.
Like, I love
absolutely
it.
Awesome, absolutely hilarious.
And in all fairness, he gets the chainsaw in Evil Dead 2. I'm just saying, not to be pretentious or anything, but...
So pretentious.
No, that would be Chainsaw. First off, Army of Darkness is just the greatest movie. I love that movie.
Great movie.
If I had to pick something, I'd probably relate it back to the awkward question and just pick a massive dildo.
A massive dildo.
A massive big black dick on your hand. Like first off, you would
like so big that like it's not even humanly possible to use it. That big?
Oh, you could find a girl somewhere. I guarantee there's some girl who would be able to take that down.
Okay.
But yeah, so massive that it's just like, first off, you would never be in an awkward situation again. Second off, you could smack the shit out of somebody. It's like a freaking rod in your hand that you can just beat people with. And then the embarrassment that they suffer when they get hit by it might kill them itself.
That's true.
It's the best weapon.
That's true. It's very humiliating.
It's very humiliating.
It would be as if I replaced my arm with a bunch of USB cords and attacked you ferociously with them. It's just embarrassing, humiliating, and painful all at the same time.
That's a very good point. I don't think I could
It's like a whip of like USB cords just across your face. Like on your face is just like
an imprint.
Yes, like
of
2.0.
USB 2.0.
Like right on your face. 2.0.
Oh
That's
wow.
it.
How hard did you have to hit me on such a brute force to get a 2.0 embedded in my face? And also,
so hard.
No USB cable comes with the word 2.0 imprinted on the side. It's just...
Mine would. The ones attached to my arm would. And one of them would be 3.0.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that's expensive, sir.
And like,
you're
I would save that for
use
like
that
people
still.
I really hate.
The 3.0?
Yeah.
Just swap it out?
Yes. Like.
So it'd be like, it would be like your Super Saiyan weapon.
Yes.
Like you'd hold it down the entire time and start beating people with 2.0, and then when needed, you let
Bust
it go.
out the 3.0?
3.0 just
Yes.
comes out, and then it's like all out warfare.
Yes. That is correct.
That'd be a good one.
Yeah, I would. Oh my God, the things that I would do with a hand made out of just USB cords.
I mean,
I could plug it into like computers too and like download their data like Matrix style.
that's what I was gonna say. If I had a handful of USB cables, I would use it for, I don't know, cyber terrorism or something.
Yeah.
Like use it just to like get rich off being able to plug into. Slash, you can't really do much with plugging into a computer. Like, I mean, they're pretty siloed. They have their USB interfaces, but that's.
It's the first step towards Matrix style learning, where you can plug in your body into a computer, and learn kung fu.
So basically, you want to be R2D2.
No, I want to be Neo.
But he doesn't have USB cables.
No, he has like one thing.
Yeah, I guess he has the thing in the back
exactly.
of his head. I guess that kind of counts.
Exactly. This is the first step. I mean, the transfer rate's not going to be like as fast as in the Matrix, but
You're talking about transfer rates now?
but with USB 3.0 and 4.0, whenever that comes out, it might be significantly
Work versus play,
upgraded.
fellas. Your USB headquarters.
All right. Well, we know the future of human learning is through USBs imprinted into your hand, just replaced,
Yeah.
and just like. I know kung
I would
fu.
rather have it in my fingertip. I don't know if I'd want to cut off my hand for that.
Yeah, but then you lose the ability to whip people with it. Like we're talking about replacing your hand with a weapon.
I mean, you could always be like the girl from Men in Black 2, I think, where she had the stuff that come out of her fingers.
Yeah, but she's an alien. That's weird.
Yeah, that's true. Aliens are weird.
All right. Well, I think that's our last question for the day.
Yeah, we'll cut it off here. We have a lot more to go, but we've been talking for a very long time. So we'll save it for tomorrow.
Yep.
But either way, thanks for watching here at Work vs. Play. Hope you enjoyed what you saw here, and we'll keep bringing this to you every day. You can submit your questions to us at, again, reddit.com/r/sourcefed, or at Twitter, at our Twitter, at WorkVPlay, or at #TableTalk, #OST for us.
That's right. Make sure to like and subscribe our page, and keep checking back to see if we answer your question on the next edition of The Other Side of the Table.
Yeah. Great. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys later.
See ya.